This debate was never fair. If you couldn't already tell, I'm writing the script from a Team Goku standpoint. I've never been a fan of the DC universe nearly as much as I've been a fan of Dragon Ball, which is what I grew up with and I'm happy with it. While watching the analysis on Goku vs Superman 3, the longer Superman's analysis went on, the quicker I accepted the fact that this was never a fair debate. Look at these fucking feats. Like, how is this even a fair topic? Now look at Goku's. Bro. How did Goku ever stand a chance? Breaking the bonds of infinity, flying to the edge of the universe in seconds, sneezing away solar systems. I repeat, he sneezes away solar systems. He rebuilt a miracle machine from memory and got 10 years of medical training in 5 minutes. That's not even all of the physics-defying feats he did. Then when they showed that every Superman is canon, that was the nail in the coffin for me. There was no reasonable pull they could come up with to say that Goku could win this. This basically made the debate become a coughing Saiyan versus a Kryptonian bomb. That said, the battle itself was amazing. Initially I was disappointed that it wasn't hand-drawn animation, because they've been doing well with those battles. But the second the battle started, I didn't hate a single frame of it. Everything looked nice and the combat itself and skills they animated were great. The fighters clash, the 1-inch punch, the dragon throw, the deflection of Goku's ki blast into the moon which instantly destroyed it, and not to mention Superman's crazy punches that were breaking into different versions of death battle fights. I also gotta bring up the interactions cause damn, it was like a dream seeing them having a genuinely fun fight. I can't speak much for the Superman fans, but I hope they did you guys justice cause they sure as hell did Goku fans justice with these moves. When Goku went Ultra Instinct, the battle never stopped being hype. Superman jumping between different suns while Goku charges Kamehameha. Chills. It was the absolute peak fiction of what if battles. The final clash was also perfect, man. Down to the last detail. Goku using the Kaioken and the Susanoo, I don't know what it's called, was crazy. The explosion created the perfect anxious feeling of wondering who made it out alive, and the ending of it all was just beautiful. The cracks of different timelines and versions of the fight were such a cool detail that ties the end of the debate all together with their fist bump. If you think Death Battle hasn't changed in terms of how much effort they put into their research and animation from this, to this, to this, then you, my friend, are just delusional. Real quick, just to put this into perspective, Goku vs Superman 1 came out in 2013. It's been 10 years since they started with this. 10 years ago, I was still in like elementary school. Now I'm in college, and this debate is still being talked about. Feel free to say how much you've changed in the last 10 years since this all started. But me personally, I've learned to not take these what if battles seriously, and to just enjoy two great characters going head to head. They definitely did what they advertised. They made this the definitive death battle, made a hype battle that represented both characters phenomenally well, and gave a result that a majority of people will enjoy. Yes, I said majority because there's no way every Dragon Ball fan will be satisfied with the result, no matter what happened in the battle itself. Wait, hold on, give me a sec. I think a friend of mine needs something.
Senko?
What the fuck?
Yo, Hyrule here. I'm hijacking the end of this video real quick. I was in VC with this guy during the entire thing, and let me just say, pretty much everything he already said was correct. I'm a bit more knowledgeable on DC lore comparatively, even though I'm absolutely on Team Goku. Which is why this time around I was so happy to see Superman actually enjoying himself this time, instead of being this judgmental force against Goku. I'm also super happy with the characterization of Goku himself, something I feel was pretty off about the previous 2 episodes, to say the least. I've been watching Death Battle for years at this point, and was around for the premiere of Goku vs Superman 2, so not only was I aware of what was at stake here and how hyped this was, but I was also kind of curious. At the times I first saw the previous 2 fights, I thought it was the coolest shit ever. Hell, I wasn't even a Dragon Ball fan when I saw them, and I still loved them. Over time though, and especially looking at the more recent Death Battles, well, you start to see the cracks in both of them. The writing of both characters were way off from their original counterparts. Age was not very kind to the original animations, if we're being honest. And above all, their research was very elementary and flawed. What's more, the first episode seemingly wanted to have a good clean fight and then have that be the end of the discussion. Fan outcry happened, however, and next thing we know, we have a spiteful sequel that seems almost insulting to Team Goku. Like, yeah, I understand the point was to drive home that Superman will always beat Goku, and yeah, I get it that another major reason for doing it was to shut up the more toxic side of Team Goku, but come on, man. There had to have been better ways of doing it than just blatant character assassination. Something Death Battle isn't particularly above. This episode, though? This episode wasn't spiteful. This episode wasn't made for pity, or even just a quick buck. Probably. But this episode had heart. It had soul, and it was one of the most fun death battles I've ever seen. I keep asking myself with Season 10, how are they gonna top this one? This is the death battle, and every single time I get immediately shown exactly how they plan to top it. It's genuinely insane. I love this episode. I love this fight, and to everyone who was wary of this episode and didn't want to give it a shot before, I hope you give it a chance. You know, just have some fun. That's what it's all about, isn't it? I mean, just ask these two. Alright, hijack over, it's been long enough. I'll hand you guys back to Sire. I gotta get back to doing absolutely no editing whatsoever.
Thank you, Death Battle. You earned the money you need to pay rent this month, and have earned every right to be the main channel when it comes to settling what-if debates. I'm not known for making these kinds of videos, but if you enjoy Dragon Ball FighterZ or other gaming content, I do that on my channel, so feel free to subscribe if you want to see more of that. Until then, I'll see you guys next time, and I'm not sure if I'll be making any more of these, but let me know. I'm open to any kind of suggestions, so yeah. Nah, but for real, Superman was capping his ass off when he said, "You nearly had me there." Motherfucker, no he did not.